Hey guys.
What's up, y'all?
What's going on, shouties? Hopefully you can hear us better.
Yes, hopefully
okay?
you can.
We are trying to work with these new mics, okay?
Let me go ahead and crack this open.
It's nice to hear a bunch of those at the same time.
Yes.
We used to do that at the church when we would have at the movies.
Yes.
Everybody would wait for the pastor to say, open your pop.
When did they say they were going to start doing that? The church we're going to right now. So
we missed it. Monday.
Dang.
They was going to start playing.
So we'll have to be next
playing
Monday.
the movie series Mondays. They were going to stream it the way they stream church. So we missed it this week. But next week, we'll be on it, okay?
Yeah. So, y'all ready to get into this?
Mm-hmm.
You ready to get into this?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. What up, y'all?
Peeps?
What up? Welcome back to Let's Make Out. Welcome back to Gabriel throwing her phone on the table.
Sorry, that was a phone
yeah,
call.
welcome back to Let's Make Out podcast, where we make out all things what?
Love, life, and laughter. I am your host, Gabriel.
And that's your other host, Reagan.
Right.
No, that's and I'm your other host, Chad, aka Babe.
Reagan.
My Reagan.
You
That's
are
right,
a Reagan.
Can you say hi?
Hi.
Say hey, let's make out, peeps.
Hey, Reagan. Peeps.
Good job. All right, so you go hang out with your brother, okay? Go hang out with your brother.
I want next to mommy.
You want next to mommy.
Okay.
Can you sit right here?
Whoa.
You just sit here and hang out.
I love you, sweetie.
This girl.
I love you.
Remember the days when we used to be able to record a podcast with her because she would just be sitting. She couldn't move. She couldn't go nowhere. She couldn't do nothing. She breastfeed a little bit. Y'all remember them days? Man. Anyway, how y'all doing this week?
How are y'all doing?
Y'all, I am going stir crazy today.
She is going because she got a tooth.
I do have an attitude.
She has a move.
Today.
She getting smart mouthed.
Not.
Luckily, I'm just a very patient person because she got a smart mouth right now, and I'm just not saying that.
I can't even debate.
So you recognize that you have a smart mouth right now?
I mean, I do. I normally have a smart mouth.
She does, but it's extra today.
It's a little extra today. I'm just in a mood today. Just not feeling it today.
I'm just gonna drink my drink, my Coke energy,
and just wasn't about to right. And I don't know. It's multiple things, but
we talked about it already.
Yeah, I'm trying to get myself up out of.
I called her on her
the mood. He did. No, I feel like I started sharing it with you before you even said anything. So kudos to me.
No, I'm proud of you
because I actually said something without you even have to ask me.
Well, because she was like, oh, she's so cute. She's so dramatic with her, it's like, oh. And that wasn't like a sexual sound. She's just so extra with her sounds.
So funny.
And then I'm like, what's going on?
Okay, so maybe you did have to ask.
Exactly, because that was her prompting me. Because usually I'll wait until a good moment to ask.
Yeah.
But that was her moment of saying, you can ask now. That was like the invitation. The door opened at that point.
That's hilarious. I did make that dramatic sound.
Oh. It's so cute. So she wonders where Reagan got her dramatic side.
Oh, this is exactly where Reagan gets
exactly where she got it from.
Yeah, we talking about you.
We talking about you, girl.
Anyway,
but yeah,
so let's see what has been going on. We're in week 3 of social distancing.
Yes.
Staying at the house unless it is essential.
Yeah, and so that means I've only left the house one time for a doctor visit that I had to go do, and it's essential.
Yep. And I have not left the house.
She is not.
I'm supposed to leave the house on Saturday. I'm supposed to have a wax appointment, but I think I'm going to reschedule.
Yeah, she's gonna reschedule that.
But she texted me last week like, "You still coming next week? We still open." But I just don't know that I want to risk getting the corona
because
get my cha-cha
we don't know
waxed.
where.
I don't know where you've been.
She's
I don't know
great,
where your clients
but we don't know
been.
where she's been, where her clients been.
Yeah,
too much.
It might just be a bit much. Yeah, so I think
the environment's too uncontrolled.
I might have to order some wax and have Babe practice.
Yeah, I watched.
That would be hilarious.
That watch because
he did watch. He
I watched and I got the little technique down. You baste it on, and you with the stick.
Not baste it on
with the stick. You just get it to come up. Once you get it to come up, you and then.
I'm not sure that's.
That was pretty accurate.
But
you can't see.
What you mean? I can see what she's doing.
Your legs up. You can't even see.
I can see what she's doing.
Whatever.
I can feel it.
Okay, well, I can see it. I saw it.
Anyway, so
I
yeah,
seen it.
that's about it. I don't know. Like the weather is blah, blah. Like our weather just cannot get its life
What's our weather
right.
again, sweetie?
Blah, blah. It cannot get its life. Reagan, can you just?
We're trying to film here.
So yeah, I feel like it would be better if the weather was nice enough to where we could just be outside. I mean, and we could be outside now, but it's cold. It's not like
it's cold.
We had one like 70-degree day last week, and it was great. And then that was it.
And this is just not the time where you want to go outside and get a cold.
No, I'm not trying to get no cold. No. So
I mean, we don't. Here's the thing. The biggest thing.
Not the outside causes colds. I don't really feel like outside is what causes colds.
Well, I think that not necessarily. It can. I think that you can get the sniffles, which can turn. I think that being out in cold weather can, in turn, weaken your immune system, which allows for you to get.
Can it though,
sweetheart?
Or is that a myth?
People going outside in extreme cold and being out there, they can get pneumonia. Like, I mean that's
okay.
That's accurate. So there are parts of the elements. If you're out there too long, you can get sick.
Yeah.
Because I think that weakens your immune system and.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was my way of cutting him off.
That was good. That was great. Thanks.
I'm sorry. And somebody made a mention that I could be cutting Babe off. I'm so sorry. I literally don't do it on purpose. I really don't. I'm sorry, babe.
No, I was going to give you my analogy that I gave on the podcast with Kevin and Melissa. My whole thing about cutting people off.
Oh. Just go and watch the.
Go watch it because I gave you a great.
Because Babe will be talking for 10 more
I
minutes.
gave a great.
Oh wait, was that me cutting you off again?
Be careful, Reagan. Oh.
She's okay. She's
knocked over
She tripped over the cord and it knocked over the ring light. Luckily, there's a trash bag right there that caught the ring light. Look at that. Look at gold.
I felt like I was slipping into a NASCAR right there.
Oh, so I know because the table is so close.
It's because she wants the table close.
Well, because I needed to be right here, so I'm not.
Don't cut me off, okay? Woo! That was pretty good. I sound like Daryl Rader right there.
You know what you do?
Shout out
you talk about whatever you want, sweet. This your podcast. What would you like to talk about?
That's right. This is. No, I'm playing.
I'm not going to say nothing.
Nathan.
The rest of the podcast.
She can't do it. She can't do it. Look, she's struggling.
How about we cue the music?
Oh! You see, why are you doing that to me?
Oh, Reagan. No. Sweet.
She's a straight linebacker.
Oh, my goodness. Please cue the music. Babe ain't ready. I caught him off guard. He ain't ready.
Exactly. I wasn't ready. That's, wow. Oh, Lord.
Why is it playing downstairs?
Because I'm still connected.
On the speaker. What is that in the background? Oh, must be our neighbors. Right.
Wow.
Promise we're back for real. Hopefully with no more distractions or interruptions or any of that.
I'm calling it. We're going to have at least 2 more light knockover situations. This girl, it's the thing about Reagan.
She just storms.
She's built like a Mack truck.
How?
She's built like a Mack truck. So she weighs 6 pounds. She thinks that when she comes at you that it's just like hey, I'm coming to give you a hug. She got some weight, torque coming towards you.
Yeah, she does. Oh, good job, girl.
Great job. She came in here. Can I have that, please?
Why do you have Daddy's deodorant?
She's so cute.
Woo. Okay. This is going to be a struggle. We're going to make this real quick.
Yes. Okay. So we're going to get into our questions, sweetheart.
Yes.
What would you like?
Okay. Let's go with the 1001. And I would like to go with question 52.
52. All right. I know the answer to this one. Have you ever purchased anything from a telemarketer? If so, what was it? If not, why didn't you?
I have purchased multiple things from telemarketers.
I knew the answer to this.
Like, I'm one of those people who will buy all of the things. Like, literally, all the ads on Instagram, they get me. And I feel like Instagram ads have become the new telemarketers. Like, you just scroll minding your business, and they just pop up, and you're like, oh, what is that? Let me try it.
Instagram marketers.
Oh, my goodness. So, yes, I actually used to be a telemarketer also. Fun fact, my very first job in LA, I was selling an actor subscription or something, but I did not get paid unless I sold. It was strictly commission. Like, who moves out to LA with $500 and gets a job that's strictly commission? Why I thought that was a good idea, I have no idea. I was only there for like 2 weeks because I was like, this is not going to work. I'm going to have to pay my rent. This isn't going to work.
That's so funny.
Yeah. So, yes, I have. And the last thing that I bought from a telemarketer was probably one of them vacation packages because they keep calling me because I've let it lapse. We never used it. And they're like, you're on the list and you bought this, da-da-da-da. But then the caveat is that you have to pay more money to reinstate it. So I'm like, well, I might as well just have let it expire. If I got to pay to use it again, like what?
True.
Honey, it's one of those things where you get like 5 different like hotel stays. And I feel like we first bought it in Savannah, Tennessee. And then they just have kept calling. I think we renewed it twice. And then I'm just like, you know what? Please remove me from the list.
Yeah,
please.
It's ridiculous.
And every time I tell them to remove me from the list, they never do it. Because they call back like
they remove you from that list and then put you on another list. And then it's another one. They put you on the other list.
Have you ever bought anything from a telemarketer?
Probably just the stuff that we bought together.
Yeah. I don't think that you would even be on the phone long enough.
No.
They would be like, click.
As soon as they call and say, I'm like, no, we're good.
Why did I do that? Click. Like, who is hanging up the phone like that these days?
Yeah, click.
You can't, if you're listening, you can't see us. But you know how you would slam down an actual phone?
As soon as I hang up, like, all right, I love you, sweetheart. Click. That is pretty funny. Oh my goodness. So today, y'all, we actually got a good recommendation over the last couple weeks. We got somebody recommended us doing like a personality test. Mm-hmm. And
watch it.
Come this way, baby.
Come around.
All right, peace out. But yeah, so we got a good recommendation for this personality test.
Oh, yes. It's the 16 personalities.com
is where it's actually at.
Is the website. So shout out to you, whoever suggested it to us. I cannot remember your name.
Yes.
I feel like that question was such a short question. I'm so used to doing multiple questions. I don't even know what it's like to just answer one question.
I know,
these
right?
days. But I'm not going to bring it back. I'm going to move on to the topic.
Because normally all these questions are horrible.
I know, right? But that one wasn't too bad.
Yeah. So
we took the test last night. Or actually just now. I took it yesterday.
She took it. I took it.
And then I took it again this morning. And surprisingly, I got the same thing.
Well, that means that you are accurate.
I don't like it. I don't even know what it means. I just didn't like the questions. Yeah, you take a test and the questions were just, like, they were more difficult, I feel like, for me to answer. Yeah. I was just like, I
get that. I get that.
In the 16 personalities, there are, it's so many different, I think that's what, because I don't really know, like, how to sum up what the... Okay, so there are analysts. Oh.
That's all right, sweetie. It's okay.
Why is that so embarrassing? I really thought that I was really looking at it like
analysis. Well, because normally it's analysis, but when you make it an analyst,
then
it becomes an analyst.
So there are 4 different types. You have analysts, you have diplomats, sentinels, and then explorers. So, where do you fall on the line? Please stop.
All right, so
what's your personality type? And you can give the...
Mine is the campaigner.
What's the letters?
ENFP-T.
Okay. So the campaigner falls under diplomats, which says intuitive and feeling personality types known for their empathy, diplomatic skills, and passionate idealism. Do you feel like that
Yeah, I think
is
so.
accurate? Okay, so I am the defender. ISFJ-A and then / did you have to?
I didn't have to.
/ISFJ-T.
Okay.
So defender comes up under sentinels.
Okay.
Observant and judging personality types known for their practical and focus on order, security, and stability. Well, that's pretty accurate.
Yeah.
I don't know about the
judging part. I don't agree with.
Yeah.
The observant, yes, and
Yeah, I don't know about the judging.
focus on order, security, and safety. I agree with those. Yes.
Okay, so you want to read your introduction? You want me to read my introduction?
Ladies first.
Okay. Ooh. Okay, so the defender personality type is quite unique, as many of their qualities defy the definition of their individual traits. Though sensitive, defenders have excellent analytical abilities. Though reserved, they have well-developed people skills and robust social relationships. And though they are generally a conservative type, defenders are often receptive to change and new ideas. As with so many, people with the defender personality type are more than the sum of their parts, and it is the way they use the strengths that define who they are. Okay. This is what I didn't agree with. So defenders are found in lines of work with a sense of history behind them, such as medicine, academics, and charitable social work. I don't feel like that sounds like me at all, but
Okay.
Oh, okay. Defender personalities, especially turbulent ones, are often meticulous to the point of perfectionism. And though they procrastinate, they can always be relied on to get the job done on time. Mm-hmm. Defenders take their responsibilities personally, consistently going above and beyond, doing everything they can to exceed expectations and delight others at work and at home.
Bam.
Now that is where it is accurate.
Yeah, exactly.
That is definitely where it is accurate.
Okay.
Ooh. Okay, so
Okay.
that was a good introduction. I feel like there's more in this introduction, but
yeah, there's like a bunch of different like kind of areas of the introduction. We haven't read these, so we're just kind of looking at them.
Sorry, I'm reading it as we're going through it here.
Okay, I'll do my what my introduction is.
Okay.
She ain't gonna listen to that.
No, I'm listening.
You're not gonna listen, sweetie.
I am listening.
She's not gonna listen because she's
Okay.
reading.
Well, I'll come back and read that part.
Okay. She acts like I don't know her. Okay. The campaigner personality is a true free spirit. They are often the life of the party, but unlike types in the explorer role group, campaigners are less interested in the sheer excitement and pleasure of the moment than they are in enjoying the social and emotional connections they make with others. Charming, independent, energetic, and compassionate, the 7% of the population that they comprise can certainly be felt in the crowd.
I agree with that.
7%, shouty.
7%. Look at you.
I'm part of the 7%.
Okay.
7% club. Where we at?
7 Club. Okay, so what is that? You can change the world with just an idea. What does that say?
So more than just social people pleasers, though, campaigners, like all of their diplomat cousins, are shaped by their intuitive quality, allowing them to read between the lines with curiosity and energy. They tend to see life as a big, complex puzzle where everything is connected. But unlike analyst personality types, who tend to see that puzzle as a series of systematic machinations.
I don't even know where you are.
Right there.
Oh, machinations. Yeah.
Campaigners see it through a prism of emotion, compassion, and mysticism, and are always looking for a deeper meaning. Campaigners are fiercely independent, and much more than stability and security, they crave creativity and freedom. Mm-hmm. Many other types are likely to find these qualities irresistible, and if they found a cause that sparks their imagination, campaigners will bring an energy that oftentimes thrusts them into the spotlight. held up by their peers as a leader and a guru. But this isn't always where independence-loving campaigners want to be. Worse still, if they find themselves beset by the administrative tasks and routine maintenance that can accompany a leadership position, campaigners' self-esteem is dependent on their ability to come up with original solutions, and they need to know that they have the freedom to be innovative. They can quickly lose patience or become dejected if they get strapped in a boring role. Truth.
Yeah. Truth. Yeah. Does it have a challenge?
Where?
Go down. What is this one? Don't lose that little spark of madness.
I don't know if that's a...
I don't know, because mine says we must be seen to be believed. And it says the challenge for defenders is ensuring that what they do is noticed. They have a tendency to underplay their accomplishments, and while their kindness is often respected, more cynical and selfish people are likely to take advantage of defenders' dedication and humbleness by pushing work on them and then taking the credit. Defenders need to know when to say no and stand up for themselves if they are to maintain their confidence and enthusiasm. I thought that was...
That's very good.
That was actually pretty accurate. No. Sit down. If
baby.
you're going to sit on the bed, sit down. Just chill. This girl. Chill. So it breaks it down into strengths and weaknesses, romantic relationships, friendships, parenthood, career paths, workplace habits, and conclusion. So I think we should pick like 3 areas and kind of go through. So what are you thinking?
Let's go with maybe strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah, let's start there with strengths and weaknesses. What are your strengths as a champion? Not champion. Campaigner.
Curious, observant, energetic, and enthusiastic. Excellent communicators. Know how to relax. Very popular and friendly.
I think that's pretty accurate. What do you think?
I think so. I think know how to relax. I think I can even agree.
I was just about to say, do you know how to relax though?
I think that I can. Like a movie is a relax. When I know I need to really relax, I can go to a movie or like sit and watch TV with you. Like that's relax. Like for me.
Yeah.
So I think that I identify some of that stuff with relaxing. So I think I do know how to relax.
It's a good sentence.
Where at?
Good sentence. People with this.
Okay, so people with this personality type know that sometimes nothing is as important as simply having fun and experience life's joys. Truth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Don't sweat the small stuff.
Yeah, that's like your motto.
Yeah. Okay, what about you?
So my strengths, it says supportive, reliable and patient, imaginative and observant, enthusiastic, loyal and hardworking, good practical skills.
Okay.
That's interesting. I wouldn't call myself patient, but hey.
I think you have the patience to do the work. Mm-hmm. But maybe you get impatient with the work. Like you're able to do the work. Like you have enough patience to make sure you get it done.
Yeah, it kind of says rather than offering sporadic, excited rushes that leave things half finished, defenders are meticulous and careful, taking a steady approach and bending with the needs of the situation just enough to accomplish their end goals. Okay, exactly. So that I can
so you're patient because you're patient enough to get the work done.
Oh yeah,
doesn't mean you're patient with what the work is. Like
that makes sense. Yeah. That makes sense.
So let me go into
what are some
weaknesses.
Of your weaknesses? Yeah.
Poor practical skills. Find it difficult to focus. Overthink things. Get stressed easily. Highly emotional. Independent to a fault.
That's interesting. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I had to read through like the practical skills.
Poor practical skills.
It says basically because campaigners have exceptional talent, especially involving other people. Unfortunately, their skill with upkeep, administration, and follow through on these projects struggles. With more hands-on people to help push day-to-day things along, campaigners' ideas are likely to remain just that, ideas, without more people. So, meaning like I think what that means is I thrive whenever I have a team or I have a group.
Yeah, I think that's why we work. Maybe that's why we work well together, because
Exactly.
I have one of my strengths is good practical skills.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So for me, I can keep the business going and good, but when it comes to us, we have these other ideas, getting them going. Like with this podcast, she's the one that got us going with it.
We still be talking about it if we
exactly. So once we're in it and going, I can.
He's good.
Yeah. But I'm not the one that. Like I can lead. But I need idea. I guess, I know who has strengths and who doesn't have strengths in certain areas, and I'm able to enable them to do their job.
Yeah, that's okay. That's a good one.
Yeah, the other things I agree with.
Overthink things.
I always overthink things. Difficult to focus.
Yes.
Get stressed easy.
I don't know that I would call you highly emotional.
Yeah.
Highly emotional sounds.
Let me see.
Part of your identity.
I don't like criticism when it's not constructive.
Well,
when it comes to job, when it comes to like work, if you can't give me constructive criticism or give me examples, then
facts.
I need facts.
Where's the evidence?
Yeah, exactly. Like, literally, I need facts.
Yeah.
I need an example.
Yeah, that's true.
But outside of that, like highly emotional. I mean,
maybe it means because it says, while emotional expression is healthy and natural with campaigners, even viewing it as a core part of their identity, it can come out strongly enough. Says to cause problems for this personality type. But, okay, maybe I get that because you are very blunt. Like, no one ever has to guess how you feel about something.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
So maybe that's what it is. Like, you will know.
I let wear my emotions on my sleeve.
Yeah,
like,
if you love hard.
Okay.
If you're not pleased, you're gonna say something about it. So maybe that's what.
Maybe that
means.
is. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
That's definitely you, because baby ain't gonna bite his tongue about nothing, good or bad. Okay, nothing.
Yeah. Oops.
Okay, so my weaknesses are humble and shy, take things too personally, ain't that it? Yeah. Repress their feelings, overload themselves, reluctant to change, too altruistic. I'm not sure that I know what altruistic means. Altruistic. Alexa.
Oh, okay.
What does altruistic mean?
The adjective altruistic is usually defined as unselfishly concerned for or devoted to the welfare of others, opposed to egoistic. For more, ask me to give you more definitions.
Worried about more other people more than yourself.
Yeah, it says defenders are willing to let things slide, to believe that things will get better soon, to not burden others by accepting their offers of help while their troubles mound unassisted.
Yeah.
Okay, so I didn't think that I agreed with this whole thing, but my weaknesses are like spot on. Every single one.
Yeah, those are good ones. Those are dead on.
This one takes things too personally. Defenders have trouble separating personal and impersonal situations. Any situation is still an interaction between two people after all, and any negativity from conflict or criticism can carry over from their professional to their personal lives and back again. Yeah. That's
dead on for Gabriel.
Absolutely.
Yeah, she's
okay. So this personality test might actually know what it's talking about.
Know what it's talking about. Okay. So what's one of these other
romantic relationships? Obviously, we got to talk about romantic relationships.
Okay.
And then probably parenthood is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, that works for me.
Yeah. Okay, so when it comes to romantic relationships, what does it say?
There's hardly anyone around who is more excited than campaigners to share with their partners the bounty of ideas and eye-opening experiences that life has to offer. For people with the campaigner personality type, relationships are a joyous process of mutual exploration and imagination, a chance to connect with another soul. Campaigners take their relationships seriously and are known for their uninhibited and unshakable devotion to the people to whom they've committed their hearts. Campaigners have the advantage of irresistible charm when it comes to attracting a partner. Campaigners' warmth, excitement, and passion are simply alluring. I lure you, shouting. In the dating phase, if the campaigners can be said to tolerate such a formal process to begin with, they will show these qualities by showering their new flames with affection and will do everything they can to build a strong relationship by demonstrating their devotion and reliability by whatever means available.
Oh, look at that.
Wow. So she pointed out something here. Long distance relationships are quite common among campaigners as they view physical distance as just another idea, no match for concepts like love. Mm-hmm. This gives them the chance to demonstrate their commitment both by staying true despite the physical separation and with the overtures of effort to surprise their partners, crossing that distance on a whim.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
Is that all you're gonna read?
Yeah, I mean, I can. Okay, I'll read this.
Okay.
People with campaigner personality type express these ideals sexually as well, exploring the physical with imagination and passion, viewing these times together as a chance to let their feelings for each other shine, sharing their love and affection.
Yep.
Campaigners will willingly experiment with their partners, even early in a relationship, but they can also be oddly perfectionistic, believing that these physical acts are a representation of their deeper love, and as such should not be performed carelessly.
Interesting. Okay, so
what about you?
When it comes to romantic relationships, defenders' kindness grows into a joy that is only found in taking care of their family and home, in being there for emotional and practical support wherever it's needed. Home is where the heart is for people with the defender personality type, and in no other area of their lives do they strive with such dedication to create a harmony and beauty they wish to see in the world. The trouble is, these are the benefits of an established long-term relationship, and defenders' unbearable shyness means it can take a long time to reach this point. Defenders are most attractive when they are simply being themselves in a comfortable environment, such as work, where their natural flow shows the kindness and dedication. Relationships built on establishing familiarity are a warm prospect for defenders. They take dating seriously and only enter into relationships that have a real chance of lasting a lifetime. Let's see. Defenders' shyness and sensitivity shield. Reagan. Really?
She's hiding under the pillows.
Defenders' shyness and sensitivity shield what are, beneath the surface, incredibly strong feelings. While not always obvious to others, this river of emotion can't be taken lightly or for granted. Defender personalities can value the idea of committed romance almost as highly as some regard religious beliefs. Hard as it may be, if either dating partner doubts their feelings, they must part ways before real emotional damage is done. As their relationships do progress, defenders often continue to struggle with emotional expression, but they have the opportunity to let physical affection stand in for their loving words. Interesting.
Okay. There you go. Keep reading. Keep reading. That's what I was waiting for.
People with this personality type take no greater joy than in pleasing others, often even considering this a personal duty, and this applies to intimacy as well. While dutiful sex may not sound especially attractive in those specific terms, intimacy is tremendously important to defenders, and they spare no effort in this department. You just had to point that out, huh? I cannot deal with
That's
you.
why I love you, sweetie.
Whatever.
It's all right.
Whatever.
It's been a good week, child.
It has been a good week. That's what the quarantine will do to you. You ain't got nothing else to do.
I told her that's how she could stay protected.
He did. He was like, baby, that's the only reason. That's the only way we're gonna fight this virus is to get it on.
Corona 6.
Really, Corona 6. I cannot deal with you.
Yeah. So
anyway,
do what we do in this house now.
Let's see. Parenthood. Let's go to parenthood.
Okay. Yeah. So for parenting. If there's anything that makes campaigners great parents, it's a sense of wonder they have for all things new and beautiful. A sense that they will be able to share with their children every day as they learn and grow. Throughout their child's lives, campaigners provide a combination of almost overwhelming love and support and an unstructured environment revolving around freedom and creativity. This in no way means that people with the campaigner personality type will simply leave their children to their own devices without guidance. Rather, Campaigner parents want to share in their children's perspective, share in the world without bounds. Campaigner parents are playful and warm and love to see their children excited, playing in and experimenting with the world around them. It is likely that campaigner parents will encourage this play and growth by suggesting activities and lessons.
I think that's pretty accurate.
Yeah, I think so.
Definitely playful. Baby's the fun parent.
You're fun.
I'm not the fun parent at all. But
You fun. I think you fun, Shawty.
you think I'm fun, but
You fun. I guess that's not about parenting, though.
not about
All
parenting
right.
at all. Okay, let's see. Defenders' warmth and care make parenting something that often comes naturally to them. Many people with this personality type feel like parenting is the task they were born for, taking no small pleasure in the sense of personal importance and responsibility they feel in ensuring that their children grow up to be healthy, confident, and successful. At the same time, defenders are anything but arrogant and will hardly take their natural skill in this department for granted. Let's see. Defenders' altruism is apparent in their approach towards their children, ensuring that they have a safe, stable environment filled with love, care, and support. In their children's younger years, defenders' patience comes in very handy with their as well, as their children learn to become more independent and self-deterministic, testing any limit they can find. Interesting. Very traditional personality types. Defenders accept historic standards which clearly define roles as parents and teachers. They view their role, and often rightfully so, as the imparter of their own wisdom and values, ensuring that their children understand the importance of dedication and responsibility. I do agree with that.
Yeah.
What many defender parents may not realize is that more independent children often reject the seemingly overbearing love and support that make defender personalities such wonderful parental figures. They wish to determine their own values and make their own choices, and defenders' good intentions can make them feel like every aspect of their life is sealed off and controlled. That's interesting.
That is interesting.
One thing to note.
For Reagan especially.
Oh my goodness. Defenders are uncomfortable when their children don't behave as expected, and oftentimes more insightful children see and sometimes exploit this potential weakness with tantrums and mind games. That's Reagan. What I tell y'all, Reagan is so much different than Chad Jr. She is like, I promise you, if she was our first child, she might have been the only one. Cause
she could have been.
Because she is testing all of the boundaries.
Like, she's amazing.
Okay?
She's amazing,
All
and she
of
can
them.
she literally will smile at you and just make you melt to the floor. But she is a handful.
3 of them mugs.
It's
4
crazy.
handfuls.
4 handfuls.
It's
all of our hands.
Crazy.
It's crazy. Like, yeah, she's
It's
just
so crazy.
It is just nuts how different. How
so
different she is than Chad Jr.
Oh my goodness, they're like night and day. And you guys, with us being home, I feel like the tension has heightened. Like, they just be going back and forth over anything. All the toys.
Yes.
They can't play with. I mean, it's like you can find. We have 1,000,001 toys. Like, there's something you can find, but nobody wants the one toy until the other one has it.
It's crazy.
And they going back and forth about that. It is. Mom, Reagan won't share. And Reagan is mine. Oh my goodness, y'all! It is starting. It's quite funny though, but it's crazy.
It's crazy.
Because they don't stop.
They don't stop.
They don't stop.
They literally don't stop.
From one thing to another. They arguing back and forth over.
It's crazy. Sometimes it's very laughable, and sometimes
it's just like, can y'all just sit down?
Sometimes it's just like you have to let them work it out themselves. Like, they have to learn to share, and so they have to understand.
Yeah.
That crying and whining is not going to get you that toy that your brother had.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So it's interesting, but it's been a learning experience.
The dynamic it's definitely interesting.
We learning.
Yeah.
We learning up in this piece. Okay.
In this piece. So we're going to sum it up with a conclusion. Because there are like 4 different areas that we didn't discuss, and I would like to spend some time with this reading.
Exactly.
It's really interesting though.
Yes.
Just hearing, like,
based off of just answering some questions. It's very interesting how these tests are put together.
Yeah.
And how accurate they can be sometimes. All right, you want me to read my conclusion?
Yeah.
Okay. Few personality types are as creative and charismatic as campaigners. Known for their idealism and enthusiasm, campaigners are good at dealing with unexpected challenges and brightening the lives of those around them. Campaigners' imagination is invaluable in many areas, including their own personal growth. Yet campaigners can be easily tripped up in areas where idealism and kindness are more of a liability than an asset. Whether it's in finding or keeping a partner, staying calm under pressure, reaching dazzling heights on the career ladder, or making difficult decisions, campaigners need to put in a conscious effort to develop their weaker traits and additional skills. What you have read so far is just an introduction into the complex concept that is a campaigner personality type. You may have muttered to yourself, "Wow, this is so accurate. It's a little creepy," or "Finally, someone understands me." You may have even asked, "How do they know more about me than people I'm closest to?" This is not a trick. You felt understood because you were. We've studied how campaigners think and what they need to reach their full potential. I'm trying to think if there's any more useful stuff in that. What's yours say, love?
So in conclusion, a few personality types are as practical and dedicated as defenders. Known for their reliability and altruism, defenders are good at creating and maintaining a secure and stable environment for themselves and their loved ones. Defenders' dedication is invaluable in many areas, including their own personal growth. Yet defenders can be easily tripped up in areas where their kindness and practical approach are more of a liability than an asset. Whether it is finding or keeping a partner, learning to relax or improvise, reaching dazzling heights on the career ladder, or managing their workload, defenders need to put in a conscious effort to develop their weaker traits and additional skills. Is that the same paragraph that yours had?
They changed it a little bit.
They just changed it a little bit. I think that this is all the same thing.
Yeah.
The conclusion is all the same thing.
What were
basically.
your percentages?
Oh yeah, it did have percentages on like mind, energy, nature, tactics, and identity.
Yeah.
So yeah, what were your percentages for mind?
So my mind was 53% extroverted. Obviously 47% introverted.
Mine was 36% extroverted and 64% introverted.
Expected. I'm surprised. I'm not as surprised that mine are that close, honestly.
Yeah, and this is how you interact with your environment.
Yeah.
So then energy is where you direct your mental energy.
Yeah, and mine is 53% intuitive and 47% observant.
Okay, and mine is 23% intuitive and 77% observant. It's interesting.
She is a people watcher. Nature is the trait that determines how we make decisions and cope with emotions. Mine's 60% feeling and 40% thinking.
Mine is 63% feeling and 37% thinking.
So we over here feeling our way through life, y'all.
Okay, all the feelings.
Tactics. The trait reflects our approach to work, planning, and decision making. Mine's 58% prospecting and 42% judging.
Mine is 61% judging and 39% prospecting.
Okay.
And then identity is the last one?
Identity. This trait underpins all others, showing how confident we are in our abilities and decisions. Mine is 69% turbulent, 31% assertive.
That's interesting. Mine is 61% turbulent and 39% assertive. I feel like you would have been higher on assertive.
That's really
That's
interesting.
interesting.
It's just, I guess, how you answer questions.
Yeah, this is so interesting. Have you guys ever taken this personality test before? Did you feel like it was like accurate to you? Because I feel like there were some parts that were really...
Yeah, I don't think they can get it all together with questions,
I mean,
but there were some accurate stuff in there.
There were some accurate statements and things, so... That's fun. Something different. If you guys want to take it, we'll definitely put the link in the show notes and in the description box so you guys can take it as well. And I feel like that's it for this episode. We don't really have much
we didn't
to cover this episode. It was just like
it's just something to come on here. We want to do something kind of fun and different, something that
active consistency.
Active consistency.
Yes.
But so I think this was cool. So go check the test out. We'd love to know. I think it'd be something to take, with your partner, or if you don't have a partner, then take it with your best friend or something.
That's true.
Or have all your friends take it, and maybe you guys can Zoom call right now and talk about it or something.
I know, right?
Since we can't get together. together.
on
So
the Zoom calls. Like, Siege even had a live hip hop class.
Was
his
over
hip-hop
Zoom.
dance class. They did it over Zoom.
it was so cute. He used
that
to stand
was
over
fun.
dancing. So
Yeah. So
but yeah, so we're gonna make out. 'Cause that's what we do.
thank you guys so
Yes.
much for watching. We would love it if you would take the time to review this podcast on whatever platform you are listening
Yes.
to. Leave us a review, shout us out. You can screenshot and share it on your social media. Make sure you tag us. Let's Make Out Pod on Twitter, and then Let's Make Out Podcast on Instagram and Facebook.
and obviously YouTube.
Yeah, obviously YouTube. You can come on over and watch us if you're just listening.
And then you can also go over to Gabe Babe TV if you want to watch our family vlog channel, or the Gabe Fix if you want to watch some of Gabrielle's videos, which has a wide variety of pretty cool content.
Yeah, so thanks for hanging out with us, guys, and we'll talk to you next week.
That's right.
Stay sane.
Yes, stay sane and safe.
Yes.
Deuces.
Bye, guys. Woohoo!
Yes.
I feel like this one was rough.
It was
was
rough
just
because
a
we
lot
had a
going
wild
on.
child in the back. So y'all that are watching got
Oh
to see
my
the
goodness.
craziness that was Reagan.
Next time we'll have to put her down for a nap.
So hopefully it wasn't too much of an interruption.
Yeah.
I guess thankfully she's really cute. So
I know, you got to see a little bit of Reagan.
yeah, you got to see a little bit of Reagan. So
All right, guys.
thanks so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, and we'll talk to you next time. Deuces.